Did you know there are certain foods that age our skin more than the sun? At the end of this video, you will learn the 8 foods to avoid that can not only age our skin, but can increase inflammation and weight gain. A lot of folks don't understand that weight gain is definitely associated with inflammation. A 2019 study showed that levels of a key inflammatory marker in the body, it's called a C-reactive protein, when that bad boy increased, weight gain increased. This inflammation appears to be triggered by hormonal and metabolic actions in the body, and it disappears whenever we have some weight loss. So that's great news. But here's also the bad news. That inflammation can wreak havoc to our skin. How does it do that? It can decrease collagen. It can allow our skin to kind of sag. And the inflammation really causes our skin to become less elastic, therefore increasing our wrinkles. I want you all to cut out these bad boys immediately. Number 1, sugar and added sugar. I'm preaching to the choir. I know you are awesome. I know you avoid foods that have sugar and added sugar, but this is something that you can pass on to one of your friends or your relatives who kind of thinks you're wonky for following this. But pretty much too much sugar can cause decreased rates of collagen and elastin in our skin. And the result is premature sagging. I know I'm preaching to the choir. I say it all the time. You have to look at the ingredients on your label. No more can we just look at the numbers. You want to look for hidden sugars. Most folks don't realize that their barbecue sauce, that their ketchup, that their salad dressing is loaded with added sugar. And of course, they camouflage sugar into really sexy names like agave nectar, beet sugar, turbano sugar, raw sugar. Newsflash, everybody, that is all sugar. So please look at the ingredients on everything you buy. We've talked before with salad dressings, there's Primal Kitchen. There's a ton of now wonderful sugar-free barbecue sauces that have no high fructose corn syrup in there as well. So get those, price compare. A lot of the store brands are coming up with some great products, but I cannot stress it enough. Read the ingredient label. Next item, refined carbs or high glycemic index foods. I've done a lot of videos on inflammation so far. Now, foods with a high glycemic index level, like our white bread, can definitely cause inflammation in the body, which is directly linked to the aging process. Now, this is where somebody's going to say, well, Shelly, I eat wheat bread, and guess what? We want to X that out because we're going to avoid the controversial ingredient gluten. So a quick backstory of me, I actually eliminated gluten close to 2 years ago, I believe. I eliminated it before the pandy. And I did that because I was getting migraines. I was kind of getting slow. I did dirty keto for a while. And when I eliminated gluten, the health of my skin drastically increased. It was just amazing. I didn't have any bumps. I didn't have anything of that sort on my skin. And there's a lot of studies that show certain skin disorders, for example, psoriasis, really shares a strong link with gluten consumption. And again, this is where I tell individuals you have to read the labels. You want to look at things like avoiding wheat and other whole grains, including rye and barley from your diet. Now, don't worry, gang. You can download our keto and anti-inflammatory menu in the description box, and I have a great shopping list that you can follow with a ton of foods, cereals, breads that are gluten-free. So don't panic about it. Now, the next item is artificial colors. Now, this is kind of a bizarre one, and a lot of folks really don't eat foods that have artificial colors in there. But again, this is a thing for you to look at on your ingredient list. A lot of folks complain that some of our healthy items are kind of ugly and don't have that vibrant orange or that vibrant red. One of the biggest examples I can think of is Catalina dressing, how it has that gorgeous vibrant red color. And I have to tell folks that that is fake. Well, a lot of us don't realize that artificial colors can definitely increase inflammation in the body, and really that increase of inflammation wreaks havoc on our skin. This next one really hurts me because I love this item, and it is fried seafood. You all know I have an amazing love for shrimp, but shrimp and shellfish are high in a substance called iodine. And it's been found that iodine is linked to a lot of breakouts. But here's the other thing about fried shrimp. What do we usually dunk it in? flour. So we go back to that gluten item that we need to avoid. So it's almost as if we get a double whammy. There's a couple things that I want folks to know. I do love me some fried food, and I did a video that I'll link in the description box on how to fry foods on keto. We use almond flour, so we make it super easy and incredibly delicious for you. But final thought on your seafood. Many of you know that I live in Louisiana, and we really push buying fresh, buying local, buying from the Gulf. And I realize some of you all may not live in this wonderful state that I love. So pay attention to where's the shrimp coming from. A lot of imported shellfish and seafood, they do put in a salt and iodine bath so that it'll be preserved as it gets shipped over. So pay close attention to that ingredient list as to where you are buying your shrimp. I know, truth hurts, gang. The next one's interesting. It's energy drinks and even diet. Every decade, I feel like the food company comes out with some amazing energy drink. My age group, it was Red Bull, and then they had sugar-free Red Bull, and Red Bull was really big on the bar scene, like when you'd go out. This is when I was in college. And then Red Bull, I think, turned into Monster, and then now Monster has turned into Bang, which you'll never see me touch that stuff. And I know Bang is crazy popular on keto. Studies have shown that regular caffeine consumption can increase our cortisol levels, which can lead to inflammation that directly relates to skin problems. And really this study find, and this hurts my feelings too, that really all that's needed is 2 to 3 cups of coffee, which I know some of these energy drinks really hike up that caffeine in there. That can make a difference and really add havoc to our skin. A lot of us think of cortisone as just that stress hormone. I think a couple years back, they had a lot of commercials and a lot of marketing focused on, cortisol, stress hormone, decrease your cortisol levels. But really my concern with the overproduction of cortisol is weight gain, especially in the stomach area, but also the fact that it can definitely thin out our skin. So really, gang, watch the caffeine. Energy drinks, even if they're sugar-free, your fancy coffees that you get, stick with your 2 cups of coffee a day and really kind of crash out that caffeine for the rest of the day so you don't wreak havoc on your skin or on your cortisol. Ooh, the next one, soy. Uh-oh, here come the soy folks for me. Well, gang, I completely avoid soy. I get all of my patients to avoid soy. Now, soy contains phytoestrogens, which some folks will say, oh, it's okay, because it mimics the hormone estrogen in our body. Now, phytoestrogens can disrupt the balance of hormones that are in your body. Sorry. And it can lead to excess estrogen if you're not deficient in estrogen. And excess estrogen can be associated with hormonal acne. So what can we do? We can definitely, as I said, read the ingredient label. I think I just needed to say at the top of this, read the ingredient label. Look for items high in soy, soybean oil. The best one that comes to mind for us is mayonnaise and salad dressings. So I've talked I'm blue in the face about Primal Kitchen, and absolutely not. I am not sponsored by them. I believe Chosen Foods is another brand. And gang, don't worry. If you love sushi and you love the soy sauce that comes with it, you can get coconut aminos. My favorite is the brand Bragg's. I'll have a link in the description box below. Very affordable, often at your local supermarket, so you'll be able to go and purchase that. Now, what food shocked you the most? Let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to scroll in the description box and download our keto and anti-inflammatory menu to be sent directly to your inbox. And of course, subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks.